Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about organization. In the previous module I mentioned that you obviously want to set goals and get focused. That's basically what I'm going to talk about here. Pretty much what the two tools that I use are called Google Drive and Evernote. Those are my favorites. I guess I'll show you Google Drive first and kind of how I've set it up. And I'm also going to link over to kind of a basic template following along the same guidelines. You could just copy that and create your own Google Drive document and then go from there. So let me see. Excuse me. So here's a task list that I made. I called it my to-do list. And I kind of color code everything because it's just a little easier. So here my description, this is basically the description of the item I'm working on. A priority, whether or not it's important or not. So high would obviously be really high priority, low is not very important, and medium would be, kind of in the middle. I also have done other methods with this, like when I mentioned in my other video, I did I kind of got my old boss involved in doing this, and he used to like to do it on a 1 to 5 scale in terms of priority. So like the ones would just be really not important, could be completely just like backed off, and 5 would be like you really have to like work on that stuff next. Status, I usually just mark it as incomplete, or pretty much I'll start it as incomplete, and then I'll move it into an in progress, which means I'm actually working on it, and then completed means I'm completely done. And then any comments, obviously in the next column. And beyond that, if I had more comments on that, I may just like add it into a further comment. Like, I've done that with here. Like, I mentioned that I needed to call LegalZoom about basically registering my business and getting a reseller certificate so I could buy wholesale product. So I mentioned my note here, and then over on the right, here's a link to the Massachusetts registration to get my reseller certificate. I just didn't want it all in the same comment. So that's just a way that you can do that. Entirely up to you. Obviously with this, I have all these different tasks. I mean, it's kind of all over the place. Another way that you could do it is organize it by the type of items you have, like, maybe social media or like WordPress design, website design type stuff, promotion, advertising, kind of split it up. It's however you choose to do it. With this particular list, I really just did everything kind of like, as I thought of it, and I would just add to it. The other great part about Drive is you can do a share, and you can share this with other people. Like right now, I've got this shared with my girlfriend, Brendalyn, and this girl, Anna, who helps me out with my site. So Anna can pop in here and make changes and edits or leave comments, and you can choose whether or not how much, if you want them editing or just commenting. So this is really a great platform to kind of set up your goals. I highly recommend basically using what I'm going to give you for sort of the homework each week, and then creating your own to-do list items depending on what it is that you need to do. I'll show you Evernote real quick too. My Evernote's kind of a mess. If you've never used Evernote, it is very popular. I've basically created, let me kind of shrink some of these down here. So basically you create what's called notebooks, and then within those I've sort of dragged them out into different things, like here's like my blog, here's another website I worked on, some niche sites that I have, things like that. Training courses, like where I've taken notes on different courses I've gone through. And then I've got what I call goals and daily task list, and in that I sort of have like my house chores, like checking bills every month, short and longer term goals, like things that aren't immediate but like things I'd like to see myself doing within like years from now. And then I've got a main to-do list, and I usually just sort of and here lately what I've been doing is every day I'll mark what day it is. So today, when I'm recording this, it's November 2nd. So, I made a note to myself that I'm buying some used snow tires from someone. In a couple hours, I'm actually going to get a massage. I'm pretty pumped about that. I've been doing this 30-day challenge thing, so I've been documenting that and making videos. PayPal gave me some issues, like I want to do dishes. So obviously this is like a completely skewed list of things that I need to work on. It could be a mix between chores and just like whatever it is that you really need to get done. This is how I do it, and it's been really, really effective for me, especially since I've been actually doing this challenge I just mentioned here. I won't get into super detail on it, but it involves creating to-do list tasks every day. So I highly recommend doing that, not only for this course, but also for your own sort of benefit, just like regular chores and things that you do need to get done, because it will help significantly. Hope this video is helpful, and if you have any questions on how to use these programs, I mean, there's tons of information out here on Evernote. There's like people who've written books on how to use it. I don't really think you need to do that, but I use it every day. I sync it to my cell phone, and I sync it to my work computer, so I can keep myself pretty much posted on whatever it is I'm working on, regardless of where I am. Talk to you later.